Hi everyone, and it is Tuesday, March 22nd. So, week 7 post VSG. Yay! Oh my gosh, the time is just flying by. It's crazy insane. So my stats for this week are that I weighed in at 238.4 pounds today. So, I think it's only like a pound, I don't know, 1 point something from last week-ish. I don't know the exact numbers for that one, but overall from the day of surgery 7 weeks ago, I am down 31.6 pounds. Yay. I did just realize though I had like a moment where, the rate that I was going, I was like, okay, I want to be at 235 by week 8. So next week, that's like 3.4 more pounds to lose in a week. And I've been losing a very, very small amount the past 2, maybe 3 weeks. So I don't know if I'm going to make my goal that I set for 8 weeks, but oh well. It is what it is, and it's still going down, so I can't be too upset. I will say, though, that I am now officially, right now, at this moment, my lowest that I can remember since high school. I mean, I don't even remember in high school. Well, I think I'm probably what I am now was what I was when I was a sophomore, because I do remember being a size 16. It was either 16 or 18 my sophomore year of high school. I'm definitely in a much better spot than what I was last week, so I appreciate you guys bearing with me and just having to listen to my emo day. So yeah, that one kind of just, it hit out of everywhere and nowhere all at the same time, but this week, what has gone on this week? I will tell you, the weekends are chaos for me, it seems. Well, not even the weekends really, but I let social aspects get in the way. And so I just need to learn how to like reel that in and make sure I'm still drinking my water and everything, because that's when I've realized that I'm definitely not paying attention to it. So, yeah, it's I need to focus. I mean, it's not bad, but I definitely just need to take a time out from some things and just focus on this and this process. And it takes a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie, no joke, it takes a lot of time. For people who are researching it and going through it and doing everything, some things that I want to say that may or may not help. I mean, some have helped me, but then there's times where I'm just like, ah. So, number one thing, start everything you can possible before surgery to get used to how this is going to be after. Drinking your water, it's sipping. Practice sipping. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress enough, practice sipping. I was getting my water in just fine pre-surgery, but I was chugging it down, and boy, did I wish I knew how to sip, because I would think that would help me now. But start taking your vitamins. There's so many of them. So many of them. Start taking them. Obviously not twice a day, because that would probably be overkill pre-surgery, but at least get used to taking them daily. Again, these are just my recommendations. Not a doctor, FYI, obviously. The other thing is, if they give you guidelines to follow pre-surgery to start changing your eating habits, do it. Through Kaiser, they're very, I wouldn't say regimented. They don't make you, at least my Kaiser didn't make me do like a 6-month class that I've heard some people have to do or whatnot. But I took everything that they said and everything that they recommended that we do to heart, and I did it pre-surgery. So, I mean, I limited my calories to 1,200 calories a day. The best of my ability, I ate only 3 meals a day, no snacking. And then I focused on my protein and vegetables. Huge protein vegetables, cut out the sugar, cut out fast food, all that kind of stuff. I think that those and doing that have been a huge help. The other thing that I've also recommended and was doing pre-surgery was the not drinking the water 30 minutes before, during, and then 30 minutes after eating. I was doing that pre-surgery, and honestly, I think pre-surgery that helped the most with keeping me fuller longer. So, it's like I even joked to one of the nurses when I was weighing in, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like, I'm doing everything that you guys said, and this I had to lose 20 pounds pre-surgery, and it flew off. And I was like, man, you guys really know what you're talking about. And he's like, yeah, he goes, we should, have the regular doctors do anything non-weight related, because I told him when I was younger, a little rewind flashback, I have been going to the doctors for weight related issues since, gosh, like third or fourth grade. I mean, I've always been big and heavy. So I had asked, I think I was probably in 8th grade at this point, but I had asked my doctor, like, what could I do to stay fuller, not eat as much, and his recommendation was exactly the opposite of what the bariatric department was. His recommendation at that time was eat your food slowly, which is what you're supposed to do, and that's fine. But he had said you drink a glass of water like 10 minutes before you eat to fill up your stomach, and then between each bite, put your fork down and take a sip of water. So, that obviously didn't help back then, and so complete opposite of what they say to do now, where bariatrics, they say don't have any fluids. So live by it. I love it. I've been telling it to even my friends who are just dieting or going through weight loss journey, and not even contemplating the surgery or anything. So that's mainly it. I mean, the main thing, honestly, I've been trying to focus on this week is sleep. I have been so sleep deprived. It's ridiculous. And so I'm trying to just get my 8 hours in. I've been good the past 2 days, and yesterday I was only good because I overslept. Actually, I should say this morning I overslept. But one thing I do want to say, this is along the vitamin front. It's like they have so many vitamins they give us, and you may think you have a horse pill. I thought I did. Let's get out one of my Centrum multivitamins. So let's see if you guys can see this. Okay, Centrum multivitamin. I thought that this guy right here was a horse pill. It's not. So, I was trying to find something better for a multivitamin that I could have, and I'm dropping everything, that would make it easier to digest. So I got these Centrum Chewable Adults. Kaiser Fremont I did check with my nutritionist last week, because I bought them before last week, before my appointment with them. So whatever, 2 weeks ago, I don't know. And she's like, oh, actually, we're taking that off the list, because there's certain things that are missing from here. And so she was like, oh no, try not to get this. But I had already had them, so I'm like, well, I'll just use them anyways. They're awful. Do not get them. Don't get them. I don't know if anyone else has gotten these. Don't do it. They are ginormous. It says it nowhere on the package or anything. But look at how big. So, oops. Look at little, like, it's a big difference. And like the thickness of it, like, I mean, huge. So, oh God, gross. So I am literally throwing the bottle out, because I would not wish that upon anyone to have to deal with that. So that was my little vitamin rant. All my other vitamins are pretty good though. So just awful. Things have been pretty smooth going in that department, if you guys know what I mean, on the waste elimination department. I have been back on my stool softeners, so I'm taking 2 a day in the evening, and then Miralax Miralax I'm probably only doing like every 2 or 3 days, just a little bit. I don't want to get like gung-ho on it. But I think now with the stool softeners and everything and like being pretty regimented on it, it's going smoothly. Let's see. Oh, the other thing I do want to say, and I kind of had a fear of it, and that was now that I'm released from my special foods or soft solids foods into where I am open on anything, you know, it's like I'm fearful. I really am fearful of my food options and going out, and because to me it's like, oh yay, free reign, but no, at the same time I'm like, I'm so terrified of it and opening myself up to it. But I do want to mention VSG Jody. She commented on my thing about it, and she is so correct, because the combination of carbs and protein for me too as well, and she said it happened to her, but it just does not settle well. Like proteins and like the chili and all that kind of stuff, like the softer solids, and I think it's too because maybe the carbs are just, they feel like they're harder to break down or they're thicker. I don't know, but it just to me sat like a brick in my stomach. Now, granted, there's been a few things that I've been able to do and that's been okay. Sushi's been okay for me, and that's just been like 4 little tiny rolls. Toast, really dry toast, like, and it's literally half a slice of toast, that has been okay. But anything else that I've tried, I really have to limit myself. So, and again, now that I'm there, I'm just trying to venture out and be creative in the kitchen. And so it's a little disheartening when I can't do it. But at the same time, I'm terrified too of slowing down my weight loss with the carbs. So I think it's more of a mental thing, as well as an actual sitting in my stomach just hurting. I had gone out and I had a biscuit Sunday morning. There was no eggs. So I ended up having like half of a biscuit. So a quarter of a biscuit basically. And the rest of the day I was just like, oh my God, like it hurt. I had my protein shake in the evening and that was it, like done. So Monday, just because it was still so heavy in there, I had just my protein shakes on Monday again. And then, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get back to it. Everything else has been good. The gym has been amazing. I've been kicking butt in the gym. I just need to start working out, I think, more times during the day, because I only go during my lunch. And so I get about a 30-minute a good solid 30-minute workout in. And to where I'm doing, I think a 12-minute mile, maybe closer to 13. I think it's closer to 13 actually. And that's just intermixing jogging and walking, whatnot. On that Tuesday last week, I actually got in a full mile of solid running. I needed to go and get it and pump it out. So that felt good. I love like old school jumping jacks, squats, like your high intensity interval. Like I just turn bright red, get a good workout on. But I think what I want to start doing is incorporating just more walking, more cardio, really more cardio, I think, and getting that in, but at the same time toning too because of the loose skin. I'm terrified of that one too. But the one thing I have noticed is that my clothes, so I guess, I don't know if I'd consider it non-scale victory. My shirts, my shirts are a lot longer than what they used to be. And I think it's because I don't have as much width anymore, like in the belly and stuff. But they are definitely a lot longer. It's getting to a point where they're just hanging, like literally hanging and giving me no shape or definition. So I am actually, I think, ready to do a clothing haul and take out all that old stuff. And I went to Torrid this weekend because so I tried on a few shirts at Torrid, and I don't know if any of you guys, well, I'm sure you guys shop at Torrid, but a lot of their styles are very flowy. I can't do it. I cannot do it anymore because it makes me feel like I'm pregnant because it gives so much more material out there. I am definitely noticing that I'm liking the more form-fitting, like figure flattering styles, which is awesome. I got 2 new shirts. One was a size 1 just because they didn't have it in a size 0, and the other one was a size 0. What? I got it and I was like, I hesitated. I almost got it like 3 different times and to try it on, and then finally I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it on, just see. And yeah, I like it. And then I did try on size 16 jeans, and they were able to zip up. Granted, they left a little tire around the top, but I mean, I was able to button them without like struggling. It just left that little muffin top, and I don't care for the muffin top, so I didn't get any, but I think they're right around the corner because my other jeans are already getting saggy, so that's always a good thing. But I did get a new pair of boots. That was what I went there for. These ones are actually like winter boots. I got them mainly for, I think it's more so for when we go up to the snow. We go up to Tahoe quite often. But they have like fur on them and everything, and like winter boots. And because it was buy 1 clearance item, get 2 free. So all 3 of those were clearance, and I limited myself. I did very good. That's it. I don't really have too much, you guys, actually. And I am jabbering a lot because I'm already at 18 minutes. Holy crap. But I wish everyone well, and I will talk to you guys later. Look forward to your videos. Have a good one. Bye-bye.